What's up, guys? It's Jason with MP3D, and today we're going to talk about Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and let's talk about things you've got to pick up this Christmas. Let's go. So as you guys know, Black Friday just came and went. It's Cyber Monday today. I hope you guys have been online shopping, but if you haven't, shame on you, because there's some really great products, some really great things out there that I think you guys are going to hopefully get. Now, don't be kind of disheartened, because basically Cyber Monday, Black Friday, all that stuff kind of keeps going throughout the next week or so, because, hey, let's be honest, a lot of these websites and companies want to make your money, and they know that if they can discount things, they can get you guys to buy them. But my big thing is, for me, what are some things that I feel like you guys need to pick up for the nerds, the people that are in your family that maybe you don't really know what to get them. Maybe there's some things that I can throw out, that maybe some stocking stuffers that maybe you might want. Now, I'm going to talk about a few different things and some different categories. So when I do Black Friday sales and Cyber Monday sales, there's a couple of big things that I go to first. One, being a tech nerd, I hit Best Buy right away. Shout out to Best Buy. They're not sponsoring this or anything. Hey, I'll take sponsors. But anyway, Best Buy, I hit that up right away because I'm a member there. I do have a Best Buy card, and I do pick up things there, and I do get rewards and stuff like that, which is also a bonus if you shop with Best Buy and you had reward cards and stuff like that. You can get points. But first thing I did was go on to Best Buy and look for some of the Best Buy blockbuster, the things that are doorbusters, things like that. And some of that stuff is in stores, but if you're like me, the idea of going and standing in a store and fighting other people for merchandise that I can get online is just, it's stupid. Okay, if you like to do that, hey, more power to you, but I personally don't like to have to fight anybody for things that I can get online. Now, yes, are there some things you can get only in store? Absolutely. But most of the things that you guys can get on either Black Friday or Cyber Monday are things you can get online. And to be honest with you, you get it shipped straight to your house, usually with free shipping. So, hey, I'm all about that. So one of the things I like to do first is look for things, stocking stuffers, stuff that's easy, things that are really the difficult things to get at the very end of your Christmas list. And a lot of times it's just things you want to buy for some of your relatives where you're not spending a ton of money, but you want to get them something that says, hey, I like you. I want to get you something nice. So one of the big things that I found that you can get really great you can get really great deals on at Christmas are your mini micro SDs. Now I know what you're saying. You're thinking, oh my gosh, that is so lame. It's lame unless you're like me and everything you do requires tons of storage. So you're thinking, okay, well, what would I use that for? Well, what's really cool is I picked these up, and I want to say this is 128 gigs. Yeah, 128 gigs, which is massive. It's a micro SD. So what could I use this for? I can use it for my drones. And if you guys are drone pilots, or if you've ever flown a drone, listen, that space goes up really fast. Also, because if you're a 3D printer and you like to do time lapses and you like to do all that stuff with like a GoPro camera, you're going to need a huge SD card like this, micro SD. Plug that baby in, and you're going to be able to get all of that beautiful footage that you run out of footage. And believe me, I've done that a few times trying to do some time lapse, because honestly, a lot of these 3D prints that you do, if you're a 3D printer like myself, it takes a long time to get those. Even if you're doing photographs and things like that, or video, it takes up a lot of spaces. So this is something really cool. So I use these for my drones. I use these for to do time lapse with my GoPro camera for my GoPro session. And then also something really cool that I use this for is for my video capture card for like recording gameplay and stuff like that. So right behind me, you guys can see that my TV and my podcast things. Heads up, I'm going to be doing a podcast for MP3D. So if you're interested in podcasts, I'm going to be doing some things. It's going to be kind of nerdy talks with myself, and then I'm going to have guests that'll come on and we'll talk to you, but more about that later. That's kind of the reason I have a lot of this stuff here I've got a podcasting booth kind of behind me down in my studio for some of my nerdiest friends to come, and we're going to talk about The Mandalorian. We're going to talk about 3D printing. We're going to talk about all of that stuff because it's amazing. And so we're going to talk about those things. So definitely, if you get an opportunity to pick up one of these micro SDs for one of your family, friends, for a little stocking stuffer, something like that, these things are normally pretty expensive. And I know this doesn't seem like much, but for you guys that are in the know, like myself, this is a really cool gift to get. And I promise you, at 128 gigs, they're not going to run out of room very fast. All right, so the other thing that I would say is, honestly, the TV that you see behind me is an Insignia 43-inch 4K TV that I picked up for just around like $229, and it is amazing. It's a smart TV. It has the Roku, or the, I guess whatever it is, the Fire Stick is all included inside, so you can get onto your Disney Plus, you can get on your ESPN Plus, your Hulu, your Netflix, all of that stuff. You can just set up through your wireless router and things like that, which brings me to another point. If you guys are looking for something that maybe something's kind of hard to buy for, something that really cool that I thought of this year that would be a really neat buy for somebody is, hey, get them a subscription for a year to Disney Plus. If you're not really familiar with Disney Plus, if you're somebody that watches Disney, listen, guys, Disney Plus is probably one of the most amazing new streaming websites out there. Every Disney movie you ever want to watch is on there. Yes, it's on there. I mean, Home Alone, all the Christmas movies, Santa Claus 2, Santa Claus 3. We've been watching those because it's Christmas time. Anyway, that's kind of why we're talking about this. But there's so many things on the Disney Channel. So you can do a $6.99 a month membership, or you can do a $69 for the year. I would suggest, if you're looking for somebody for a $75, $80 gift for pickup for somebody, hey, set them up on a Disney Plus, year subscription. They will not be upset with you, which brings me to another gift that you can pick up for just around $20 that I think a lot of you guys will love if you don't have a smart TV, which, if you're like myself, I have large TVs upstairs, but I purchased them prior to the smart TV wave of TVs. So a lot of times I'm streaming either on my Xbox One, my PS4, or something like that. But what you can do is you can just plug in a Fire Stick in the back. This is not news for you guys that are nerds, but you can get on there and you can actually create a smart TV out of the TV they have, set it up through their Wi-Fi, and then they can actually get on there and watch Hulu and all their greatest subscription streaming websites. Now, quick, let me just say you one other little nerdy thing I learned from one of my buddies. Thank you, Mike. Mike told me if you are streaming a lot of products and things, services on your home network, please password protect that thing. That's one of the things. He's one of my tech buddies. He basically said, hey, if your stuff is not unprotected and people can go on, and a new way that people are getting in is through your TVs. So make sure you're on a password protected network. That's just an FYI for you guys that are, I don't know, if you're in the know. If you're not, hey, I just gave you some knowledge. I'm just popping knowledge. All right, another thing that I think you guys are going to want to get. And they do have a bundle for Disney Plus, ESPN, and Hulu for $12.99. If you're like a lot of us out there that are trying to cut the cord and get away from cable TV, hey, that's an easy gift that you can pick up for somebody. One of the other gifts that I found, and a lot of people are kind of iffy on them, but I absolutely love them, are the Echo Dots. You can pick up an Echo Dot for around like $22 right now on either Amazon or on Best Buy, and I think you can get them pretty much all the way in pretty much any of the websites, whether it's Walmart or Target. You can get on there and find those for around $20-something. I would tell you that whether you get the first generation, second, or third generation Echo Dots, guys, they're worth their weight in gold. Now, a lot of people that are conspiracy theorists, they're listening to me. You're not that important. And if you are, you're probably not on, I don't know, you probably don't need to have any of this technology. But I'm somebody who's not worried about it. A lot of people say that if you have an Echo Dot or any of these systems, people are listening to what you do. Listen, if you have a cell phone, guess what? They're listening. So don't worry about it. But the Echo Dots, basically, you can put them in any room. You can get the small ones, the larger ones, the speakers. They have the Echo Show right now on Best Buy for like $59, which is basically like a little small, looks like a little TV. You can do you can have the weather up. You can ask it anything. But I love the Echo Dots. I love putting it together with Alexa. I can ask it anything. In the morning, it's been crazy. Like my wife all the time is like, hey, honey, what time is it? Because we're trying to get to work. And I'm like, ask Alexa. So she does. You heard that? Okay, I'll try a little later. So, yeah, so I have them all over my house. I love them. We put them in the bathroom. I know for some of you guys that's kind of weird, but it's kind of cool when you can get in there and you say, hey, blah, 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 play this or play that, and you can actually kind of muffle, well, you can muffle some of the sounds that are coming out of the bathroom, which is kind of cool. And, you know, it's just a really neat thing. You can hook all of your Echo devices up together and let them kind of stream multi-room, and it's just a really cool thing. And if you guys are trying to get to a smart home, and if you're nerds like me, getting it to turn your lights off and stuff like that might be something that in the future, as you add these things, might be something you really would like. But that's just a really cheap gift. So you got the Echo Dot, you have the micro SD. You can also pick up one of their speakers or the like I said, the Show. That thing's a really good. The Show 5 is really cool. They've got it all the way up to the 8-inch, but like I said, the Echo Show 5 is like $59 right now. One of the other things that I think, you know, if you guys have nerds and like myself and the family, one of the really cool things that you can pick up, and I'm going on to one of my purchases, some of the things that I think you might want is I went on to Best Buy and I was thinking, you know, what are some things that everybody needs? One, external hard drives are something that are crucial if you're a photographer like myself, or if you're somebody that plays a lot of games, or if you have a computer that's bogged down and you're wondering why your computer is so slow. It's slow because you're using all of your memory on your laptop or your PC. So get you an external hard drive. That's something that I would recommend to any of you guys, especially if you do video like me or a YouTuber. You need plenty of extra storage for your videos. A lot of these videos that we put together, they're a lot of gigs, so they're huge. So get an external hard drive. I picked up an external hard drive for, let's see, what was it? Let's see, I'm trying to look at it. I want to say it was like $49. Let's look at it. I want to say it was like 49 bucks. I'm trying to pull it up and look. So no, as a matter of fact, this is just a small 1 terabyte for $39. And I think as you go up to a 2 terabyte, 2 terabyte is basically like 49, a 3 is 59, so on and so forth. But an external hard drive, especially for you guys, for your PS4, you can save your gameplay and things like that on there. You can store your games on there. Anyway, it's got endless possibilities. Something that's really cool. Also for the family that likes to video game, you guys know your controllers get old and they get kind of broken up. And a lot of you guys, if you're like my kid, he's not really a rage when he video games, but he is a little rough on his controllers at times, and a lot of his friends come over and they play, and they're, you know, anyway, just in the process of playing and throwing things around, you know, controllers are an easy thing that you can pick up for one of your kids. He may not think he wants it, but honestly, a new controller may just be what he needs to get that extra little bit of score that he might want or need. So anyway, you got controllers, Echo Dots, micro SD cards, and I know I'm moving fast and I know I'm pulling through here, so if you guys can just bear with me for a second. One of the other things that I think was a really good thing, if you guys are, you know, well, here's another thing. I picked one of these things up for my grandmother, my wife's grandmother, who is 97, is you can pick up the Keurig single cup coffees for you coffee drinkers. So if you guys have a little studio like mine, well, it's not really little, but if you have a studio like mine and you're a coffee drinker, a Keurig is something really fast, just not little to no mess whatsoever. That's something that you could pick up for anybody that I know they're gonna love. So for also, you know, if you have, you know, guys that are into collectibles and stuff like that, it's just a really good time to go online and find cool stuff. If you're into the Marvel universe and things like that, there's several websites you can go on. Amazon, there's tons of links to get the Nano Gauntlet. You can get the current one. And I actually have one here. I'm not even unboxed, and I'm going to be doing a video on that. But you can pick up a lot of these replica helmets that I have. Iron Man, the Punisher helmet. You know, some of them are $79, $69. I know Ant-Man is like $60 right now on Amazon if you can find it and pick it up. Also, if you're like myself and you're getting into podcasting, you start looking into microphones and things like that. They've got tons of sales. But I would just encourage you guys that if you are looking through these next couple of weeks, get on to Amazon, get on to a lot of these places and look at all the different sales that they have for the people around you that are just nerds, people around you that you don't really know, what to buy. Like I say, you can look on here right now and you can find, like in my house, we have cameras all around the house. You can pick up a bundle right now for the Amazon Show 5 plus a Ring doorbell for $179. Normally you can buy a Ring doorbell and it's going to be $199 hands down if you get the one that's the nicest one, the newest version of it. So I would say get on here and just pick up things. I know this is not something that you guys would love, but I know if you're like myself, you don't have a lot of time when you get home from work, and cooking and spending a lot of time cooking is a big issue. But something I'm going to pick up for my family this year, which is not a nerdy deal, but it's really cool, is the Instapot. They're on here. You can get an 8-quart for like $59, $64. Super cool. I know that DJI has a huge sale right now. It's like 70% off on some things. I know that also for if you're into collectibles like me, you can get on to Iron Studios, and Sideshow Collectibles has 70% off. I know that sale is going to be ending pretty soon. So if you're a collector like myself and you love the Sideshow collectible stuff, you can get on there and get some of their past things. It's not a lot of their newer things, but you can pick up some stuff for 70% off. So really cool. Now, all in all, I just wanted to do a Black Friday, Cyber Monday video for you guys. I wanted to talk to you about some of the things I've got going on. I do have some unboxings and stuff like that. We're getting ready to head into this Christmas season. So if there's something that I find that I think that maybe you guys might want to pick up for that nerd in your family that they might like, super cool, something that I think they would like. Another thing, if you guys have a young budding YouTuber wannabe, somebody that wants to do YouTube, pick them up a ring light during this time. There's tons of ring lights. That's currently what I'm using right now. Now, I have lights all around my studio. I have tons of stuff, but you can honestly get away with using a ring light. Pick them up a ring light. They can put their phone on it. It's got a mount for it. You can do that. Now, mine's on my camera, but you can set it up. Look for them. Get them a Rode microphone to use. If you get them a camera that has a microphone in that you can get sound in, do that. Make that happen. If you've got kids in your family that want to start a podcast, the Rodecaster Pro, the Rodecaster Pro soundboard, which is right behind me, and I'll be doing a video about that. I mean, it's kind of expensive if you're just starting out, but pick them up some things like a Blue Yeti mic, something that makes their sound better. There's all these things out there that you can purchase for that nerd in your family that really loves technology. Now, if you watch my video for nano leaves, that's also a really cool, but it's kind of a pricey gift to get for your kids. Also, any kind of rope LED lights and stuff like that for your kids in their room is something really cool that you can pick up that they may not think that they would love, but they're going to love, especially if they're wanting to do YouTube and would like to kind of set their room up and have something really cool in the background. Now, you don't have to have expensive equipment, but you could start with something just like some cool LED lights in your back room. Make sure your room's clean, stuff like that, and just pick up a few things here and there. But anyway, I'm gonna do a few more videos like this. If you guys like that, please hit the like, hit the subscribe. Please leave me a comment down below. Honestly, I think a lot of people don't realize, but comments, likes, and shares are really what drives the YouTube world. But thank you guys so much for watching my channel. Thank you guys for sharing my love for doing YouTube, and I just really appreciate you guys. We're growing pretty fast, so I'm looking forward to it. But this Christmas, be looking for more videos, be looking for announcements about the podcast. And I'm not going to do video at first. I don't know. Maybe I will do video if it's just me by myself. I can set up multi-cameras if there's 2 or 3 of us, but we just want to kind of do some nerd talks. Also, I am an affiliate now with Amazon, which means basically I'm going to put links down below all the things that I talked about. And if it's something you might like, and when I do a video and I talk about things, if you go through some of my past videos, I've gone through and put affiliate links to where you can go and purchase some of the masks and things like that I bought from Hasbro or some of the equipment that I record with. Look on the affiliate links, and if there's something you think you want to look at or something you think you might want to buy for your new YouTuber, person that wants to do that, if it's something you're looking to do, I'm going to have affiliate links in the description below that you guys can click on. Now, obviously, if you want to just go out and buy stuff and not use my links, that's fine, but it does help me out as being an affiliate for Amazon, as an affiliate or Amazon associate. If you click on it and you buy it, it does help me out a little bit with my channel, which is something that, obviously, you don't necessarily need it, but I think it's awesome. So anyway, again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I appreciate you so much. And anyway, we'll see you next time. Have fun shopping.